Okay, so let's do this again. So homegirl hits me up and I'm like, hey. And she's like, I'm messaging like I am messaging you, messaged me when there is something you want to say. I'm all ears. I am just letting you know those emojis look flirty and I notice you do it to him and Wolfie, so it makes it look a certain way. And I asked you directly and you didn't say anything, so it confused me. I'm not going to lie. I am not trying to be flirty with no fucking man. I did the face covering one because when I was scrolling, I heard him say diva. Like, oops, my bad. Okay, I just wanted clarity on that. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, cool. So about 40 minutes later. I'm sorry. That really fucking bothered me on so many levels. First, you haven't even known me a year, but to fucking think that my ass would go and flirt with Justin or anyone that you're talking to, and we've been like girls, it's like, what the fuck? Also, when you're dealing with an influencer type of guy that's in a different fucking country, are you fucking serious? And this isn't like we can't be friends, or I don't want to be your friend or anything like that, because that's really fucking dumb. But I am just like really taken back because like even like normal, like I haven't even sent this man a heart me. And I have always stopped by Justin's just to say hi, ask what Lego he's building, check back in on the progression of the Lego, and I always say goodnight. Like, that has always been a thing. Like, always. And like as a girl, and like as you and I, and as the morning conversations that you and I have had until like fairly recently, and like the shit that I post, my content and shit, what the fuck, Leah? What the hell? What the hell? Flirt with a guy? Are you? Girl, I don't fucking know. I have no fucking idea. I have no idea. That is crazy. Wow. Wow. Girl, when you have problems with me, I've never disregarded your feelings or ever raised my voice at you. So the fact that you are doing that right now is interesting, and I've always explained in detail to you. Heard you out and explained, never taking offense either, but you are, and judging on top of that. Yeah, because I'm voice texting, not just texting. You just text me. I don't know how your tone would be otherwise. My tone is fine, just like you messaged for info and clarity, so did I. You explain how things make you feel or seem, and I'm doing the same. So the fact that you aren't okay with me doing the same thing, it's something. I asked you directly, and you never explained. I am allowed to ask you and do the same. I am allowed to ask, and you do the same thing. Also, you judging me for talking to someone overseas when you've literally done the same, and so do your other friends, is super judgmental and out of line. I asked you, told you how it seemed, and this is Lexi's point of view too. You answered, and I accept it and let it go. Whether you want to be friends or not is your choice. I respect you to come to you and tell you, and to tell you honestly and ask. And if that's not cool with you, note it, but please do the same. Lexi never said anything to me about anything. The emoji in judgment right now. London Boo is one guy I met overseas, and that was before TikTok. And who the fuck cares about Rico? The annoying thing about that guy was that him blocking us. LOL. I didn't care about anything else. Okay, I feel offended by you coming at me, and I feel like I'm your friend. I just don't want this to get misconstrued. Well, I'm letting you know how it comes across, and it's not just me. But if you want to be heard and validated in your feelings, and people give you grace to explain what you feel, etc., you should do the same thing in return, and maturity too. Because what you said above compared to how I've been to you when the other way around speaks volumes. I'm not coming for you. I was just telling you how I feel and wanted clarity, just like you come to me about things, and I've been fine with you. I feel the same wasn't applies to me from you.
I asked if you and I had a problem when you were in my life having a chat with one of my ops. This is you coming at me like if I'm trying to steal your man or flirt with him or some weird shit. That's the fucking difference.
Is it like, I don't know, maybe it's personally to me, maybe I've shown patterns of liking guys or breaking up families. It's not been the only time I've said something in the chat and you thought it was you or about you, which it never. And it also indicates the meme lord, which you accused me of being there, involved me when I wasn't present. And then I also explained then. I was never rude and explained fairly. I'm not accusing you. I said it looks a certain way. It looks a certain way. So you are aware. I never said it was a fact. And again, I'm not the only one who feels this way. So it's not. Okay, so if you're not the only one who says this, why don't you guys say it to me as a family fucking discussion? Because you guys are over here having discussions about me without me, and that will forever be a fucking problem with me. Like I don't know how you coming to me about things you feel indifferent from me coming to you. It doesn't have to be the same topic. It's not it's not been a conversation. It's been mentioned when you do it. And I said it to you and you said to mind my business, but it is my business, which is why I'm asking. LOL. Are you panties in a bunch over a fucking emoji that has nothing to do with you or any of us, aside from me always saying goodnight to Justin, as I always have done? I also feel like maybe this is a deflection because a couple chats ago, you were like, yeah, girls in his chat can be a lot. If it ain't a thing, it shouldn't be a problem to explain. I don't know you off by heart to know you for sure, just like you don't know me. But it feels the need to message me about things that isn't about you, but you internalize them as they are. As all I know from your replies is it's good for you to hit me up, but when I do it, you get defensive and rude, and it's not, and it ain't okay. And you reply like this, it's funny.
Okay, so once again, if you just scroll up in our chat, this is just the only place where we talk. I had told you what had happened, I, how I felt. You're right. And that's it. Okay, correct. Okay, so tonight, you're talking to me, asking me if I am flirting or hitting on or have any interest on this creator, on this streamer, which has been clear that there's some type of romantic relationship between you, someone who I see as a friend, and him, someone who I've never even sent a heartbeat to. And per the last conversation, I said, oh my God, I am so sorry. I am so traumatized by the recent weekend, the past events, and the fact of me and that person's falling out. And you said, girl, I get it. And I said, yeah, it's crazy. And we moved on. It's different. And if you don't see the connection or see how it's different, I don't know.
Yeah, I explained and you accepted and we moved on. I asked you, you explained and I accepted you and moved on. You come back to me with all these voice messages carrying it on. You didn't give me the same grace as I explained, and it's not just me, so it ain't just me issue.
And like I said, will you please bring up the family meeting? Are we just going to X out Diva? Because this is What the fuck do you want from me, Leah?
I was letting you know, girl to girl, but I'll just note that we can have these conversations, but it's okay for you.
It's weird and disrespectful as fuck to think that Diva will come after anyone's man. To think that Diva is a pick me is fucking insulting as fuck.
We can have a meeting, that's no issue, but it's clear you don't give me grace or the same I give to you. Whatever you say, that's absolute bullshit. Like, from the deepest of my heart, all of you, whoever feels the same, some type of weird way about me, you can stop being my friend. I will find other people, because clearly it's fucked. Diva on some weird ass reason. All I said was, hey, I broke my nail, and good night. If you don't want to be friends, it's totally your call. But instead of me jumping to that, I asked you first, and at least I came to you. That's clearly code for I want to hop on his. You see how insane that is. Girl, you're saying things I've never seen said. Again, if you don't want to be friends, that's totally fine, because that's your choice. Bro, you did say that. But I wasn't trying to fight or come at you. I said it looks a certain way. I never said it is or it was. I'm not going to lie. The keyword looks a certain way. Like, huh? Yeah, it confused me. Like, I'm not going to lie. Meaning I need clarity. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I do not. You had a question. I gave you an answer. You meant no offense. Okay, sounds good. Good night. I really wasn't trying to come at you, but I wanted to be honest and get clarity. If you still want the meeting, we can. If you don't want it, we don't have to. Friends or not friends, I'll respect it. Good night.